Today, we discuss Achromatic Chronicles Blue.
My man's Jay, drunk 3PO, good friend of mine, love him to death, all around good dude.
Such a great guy.
Independent creators deserve recognition when they make good stuff.
It is completely contagious, the amount of enjoyment and joy that he has for this book, for this story, and you can really tell.
Another one of the things that I loved about this book is the amount of fun that Jay clearly had in writing.
It's very engaging, it's fun.
This is a guy that saw an issue, particularly in young people media and some of these books that they're putting in there. Is all ages adventure, as he notates right here.
That's something that's important for children to learn, but it's also a good thing for any adult to be reminded of, especially the way things are going these days.
The author's writing style is entertaining and captivating for all ages.
It's a story made for everyone.
It's truly a book for all ages.
And was it a good read?
Yes.
It was just easy to pick up.
This is a really fun and easy read, and it's a great page turner.
I'm not going to spoil it. You're going to want to read it. If you have kids, your kids are going to want to read it.
Go read it.
My initial reaction to this book was that it was just going to be kind of like a kid's book for toddlers that were looking for a bedtime story, but it is so much more than that.
This is a guy that saw not only a hole in the market, but there's a legitimate demand, and because this is something that he holds near and dear to himself, right? If you understand all of his efforts that he has done in his personal life with Jay, you understand this is personal to him. And this is how the best work is done, when you do see that passion.
I support creatives. I support the creatives in the industry, especially when they're being ostracized on Twitter by lousy, lazy detractors.
Old-fashioned storytelling that will stay with you long after you finish reading, and more importantly, will leave you contemplating the power of individuality and the impact we can all have on the world around us.
And one of the root ideas of this is, having your own principles and doing what is right.
It has a beautiful theme of purpose, acceptance, courage, hope, and belonging, which I think are all timeless themes that everyone can resonate, which is why this is so beautiful and so well done.
There's a lot of weight. This is not a light book.
This is a thick book. I'm talking thick with 3 C's.
Another thing I've noticed, this is like a Japanese animation.
The art takes a lot of influence from Japanese manga and anime, and it's very reminiscent of shows like Hamtaro and Pokemon.
So what do you think of the artwork?
The artwork was cool. Unique style.
American kids today don't really read a lot of Western American comic books of like superheroes. They tend to read more books like Dogman, Captain Underpants, and manga. I mean, like lots and lots of manga. It only makes sense to have the art style be portrayed in that manga anime style and fashion.
It plays very well with the medium of a graphic novel.
As I was reading it, I just couldn't stop.
And to be perfectly honest, I was very surprised by this.
Achromatic Chronicles Blue is a powerful commentary on the dangers of conformity, the importance of individuality, and the impact that a single person can have on the world.
It starts off with him having a dream where he's in a world of color.
You have to fit in. You must fit in.
Who struggles to fit in with not only society and his friend group, but also his own family.
I was telling my wife about it. In fact, my wife was like, I really would like our kids to read this because I feel that our kids go through some of those things.
A boy living in a black and white world, and he finds a color, a living color.
The world that he lives in is gray. It values conformity. It opposes any kind of questioning. It just wants you to fit in and do the same thing as everybody else.
Sameness and conforming.
And anybody different is mocked, and anybody different very much gets chastised in society.
The color, anything it touches that's supposed to be blue, turns blue.
That teaches him to be courageous and help him overcome his fears.
The color blue tells him, no, I like that you ask questions. I like how you are.
It's kind of like a Brave New World, but it has pirates.
And I mean, come on, what kid or adult doesn't love pirates in their books?
Originally, I bought AC Blue because I just wanted to support Jay, because, how could you not support this guy? But once I actually read it, I was blown away. An easy 10 out of 10 for me.
I really enjoyed this book, and I think you guys are going to as well.
What do you think of it overall?
It's pretty good.
I had to ask Jay, how did you make something so incredibly good? His response was, I worked on it for 3 years. Awesome, but for real, was it a magical stone? Maybe a magic ring? Oh, I just worked hard on it for 3 years. Great. Now just let me borrow the magic stone. I just like a little bit. Haha, that's funny. Give me the magical ring, Jay.
More to come. I want it. If you're listening, make more in the series. I would love to support you throughout this whole thing. I will throw money at you.
But seriously, Jay has been a big part of inspiring me to create my own comic book. This book very literally changed my life. Now give me the magical stone, Jay.
So your guess is the next color is going to be
Green, because it got referenced in the book.
And the fun doesn't stop. This is going to be a 4-part series.
I want more.
So if you didn't get a chance to read AC Blue during the AC Green campaign, it's going to be available again. Get it. Absolutely 100% unequivocally get it.
Hey, Jay, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Great job.
Doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter what you look like, where you're from, this book is for you.
This is the type of book that we need more of.
This AC Green campaign will be the best time to get into the story.
Overall, I would highly recommend Achromatic Chronicles Blue to anyone looking for a thought-provoking and engaging read.
This is a multi-generational book, ladies and gentlemen. So buy it and pass it along to the future.
overall thumbs up? Or
Yes.
All right, thanks.
So if you didn't already plan to, I beg you, when this next campaign comes out, get AC Blue and Green. Read them, love them, and then please share them with a kid in your life so they can read them and love them too. And maybe, like with me, just maybe it'll change your life too.